Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to introduce to you our Skills Future Work Study Certificate in Food Manufacturing, leading to a Diploma in Applied Science Food Technology. So these are agenda for today. So you may be wondering, upon graduation, what do you want to do? Do you want to further study or do you want to work? Is there a perfect solution for both? And also, when you go to work, are the jobs relevant to the areas where skills are needed or in which is the area you are passionate in? This may lead to frustrations when you are not able to find a job in which your skills you are able to contribute your existing skills into it. So not to worry, we have the Skills Future Singapore Work Study Programme, which is a national movement to provide Singaporeans with opportunities to develop their fullest potential throughout life, regardless of their starting point. So it provides diploma and ITE graduates a head start in a career, ability to build on their skills and knowledge, and give them more opportunities and support their transition into the workplace. So why go into the food industry? The research capabilities in food sciences has grown over the recent years. For example, the manufacturing output has been increasing, yes, for the past around 15 years, as you can see, from 6.9 billion to 11.28 billion. The value added output also increased from 1.8 billion to 4.43 billion from 2009. And also in the Food Industry Asia Report in 2014, it stated that food manufacturing industry is as big as the aerospace industry and even bigger than the specialty chemicals and petrochemicals. Not to forget the recent Singapore 30 by 30 food security target, in which Singapore aims to increase its local food production to 30%. And this will create a lot of job opportunities in the food industry. Okay, so our Minister for Education, Mr. Chan Chun Sing, said that Singapore students need to be lifelong learners, and the work study program will enable the learners to be lifelong learners. What are the career opportunities in the food industry? Okay, in the area of food processing or the manufacturing or food service industry, you could be a food process engineer, okay, or a production supervisor, in which you will be planning for the schedule in the factory, okay, and you may also need to learn how to operate certain machines in the factory as well as to uh, work with them and repair them. Okay, then the other industry in which a lot of people are interested in is the research and development or product development, in which as a food technologist or the food ingredient specialist, okay, you may be asked to create healthier versions or new versions or new food products of the existing products or new products. And also you could be a sensory scientist in which you need to find out whether the product you have developed is acceptable for the general public and whether is it well liked. Therefore, increase the chances of the product being launched in the industry. And thirdly, okay, we have the food safety and quality management segment, in which you may work in the quality assurance or quality control department. Okay, you may actually test the amount of pesticides in the food, the amount of bacteria or what bacteria is present in the food. Then you may also be doing the kitchen, okay, or the operation or deeds in the outlets, okay, where you need to make sure that the people are producing the food in a very clean and hygiene environment, okay, and thus ensuring food production safety in the manufacturing sites, okay, for the safety of all Singaporeans. Okay, so for the career progression, okay, in terms of the food product innovation, you could start off with assistant food technologies, okay, eventually moving on to a senior management. Okay, for food processing, you could start off with a food process engineer, for example. And for food safety and quality management, as a assistant quality assurance officer before you proceed, okay, to be a management or a consultant in the food industry. So when you complete your Skills Future Work Study Programme, you can undergo the different career pathways. Then, of course, maybe you start off with as a food quality assurance. Then after completing the work study program, the diploma, okay, you may manage to find a job in which is more on the food product innovation, okay, it's also possible to go to the different areas in the food industry, even after graduation, okay, or in between your career progression. Okay, so what is the proposed intake? We are going to start the course on 24th April 2025, and it will be every Thursday. The class size we estimate to be about 15 people. We have both the work study program as well as the public run mode. For work study program means either you have a company sponsoring you, which you find on your own or your previous internship company. Okay, or we send your resumes to companies and they will interview you, and when you accept the offer, then you are under the work study program. Okay, the other mode is actually a public run mode in which you decided to just find your own job, okay, but you come to NYP to study every Thursday for one full day for the full diploma cert that will be for 2.5 years. But the work study program will be for 18 months or 1.5 years. You need to study one more year in order to get the full part-time diploma. So all these modules are actually stacked up to form a modular cert, and there are total 5 modular certs in this part-time diploma. Total is 900 hours. Okay, in summary, after 2.5 years, you will be able to get a part-time diploma in applied science food technology. Okay, this is the summary. Okay, total 2.5 years to get a diploma in applied science food technology. Okay, so we'll start on 24th April 2025, and then it will end about 23rd October 2026. So we only accept fresh graduates from the relevant science NITEC or higher NITEC certs. And if you're in the work study program, you will be in the participating companies as full-time employees. So at least you will get a minimum of $1,600 for your salary, and the modular certs or the course for 1.5 years is fully sponsored by the company. So we propose next year will be every Thursday, one full day from 9 to 5. So you need to keep yourself available from 9 to 5. So if you're on a work study program, we will inform the company to let you to be off. There will be no working on a Thursday, and you will come and join us for the lesson. Then the company will provide on-the-job training, and for each modular cert, there will be a project in which we'll work with the company. Okay, there will be some guidelines, and then we will work with the companies, what are the information or content, okay, because this is dependent on the work scope in the company, and you will have to do the project in the company but submit the reports or the assignment or the presentation, okay, to Nanyang Polytechnic. So after 18 months, you will graduate with 3 modular certs, but you have the options to pursue 2 more modular certs, which is 1 more year, to obtain a diploma in applied science food technology. So this is the course structure. Basically, there are 5 modular certs. Okay, so each modular cert is each modular cert is about a semester, 6 months. Then you have all these modules. So the first modular cert is called the Fundamentals of Food Science and Technology. Basically, it's the basic sciences like mathematics, physics, and some calculation-based modules. Then followed by the next modular cert, which is Food Safety and Quality Management. You'll learn about food microbiology, the different food safety management systems, as well as food regulations and labeling. Then you have the next modular certs on the principles of food processing, where you learn about the food ingredients application, how do we process the food, and what are different methods we can process the food, and how to extend the shelf life of food by food preservation. And you will complete the work study program in 18 months. After which you will have to study 2 more modular certs, which is on food science as well as applied food science. So for food science, we have the following modules, okay, which is more on like an introduction to food science, sensory evaluation, chemistry, as well as analytical methods. Then the next last modular cert, you will learn about mass and energy balance, fluid flow, food packaging, as well as product design and development. So after which you will get the diploma in 2.5 years. So what is the WSP admission requirements? So only ITE graduates from the relevant ITE programs here, the NITEC in Applied Food Science, the NITEC in Chemical Process Technology, higher NITEC in Chemical Technology, as well as higher NITEC in Biotechnology. And you need to be employed within 3 years from your graduation date or your ORD. It's only applicable for Singapore citizens and PR. So if you are working in a company, okay, you can join this program if you are less than 5 years from graduation or your ORD. However, you are not eligible for a sign-on incentive. Okay, so the roles and the responsibilities, okay, for the trainees, you are able to get deeper skills, broader skills, okay, and may also be able to attain a promotion or job enhancements and your personal development, because the employees will have to develop a OJT, that means on a job training blueprint for you. They have to provide a mentor to guide you. They have to make sure that they have career development opportunities for you, and they have to release you for the external classroom training on every Thursday next year. And they have to monitor the participant progress. So what is the benefit for you? So for the employers, they will be able to get an overall cap of 15,000 grants from the government. Okay, and for the training part, okay, there's a sign-on incentive of $5,000 per eligible participant. That means you yourself will be able to get $5,000 from SkillsFuture if you complete the 18 months program. And it will be dispersed in 2 tranches, usually at the start of the program, 2,005, at the end of 18 months, another 2,500. Okay, the period will be 24th April 2025 to 23rd October 2026. You need to make sure you pass all the modules in the modular cert 1 to 3 in order to get the sign-on incentive. Okay, so now, right, government is encouraging people to upgrade from the NITEC or higher NITEC to Diploma. So you will actually get this ITE Progression Award if you join this program. Okay, in terms of Polytechnic, if you join us as a part-time diploma, even if you are going to sponsor your own study, as long as you are below 30 years old, you will be able to get a PSEA top-up of $5,000. Okay, and upon completion of diploma, you'll be eligible for a $10,000 CPF ordinary account top-up. Okay, but this is if you are self-sponsoring. If you are doing the work study program, you will not be eligible for this $5,000 PSEA top-up. Okay, because the course fees are borne by the employers. However, you will still get the $10,000 CPF OA top-up upon completion of the diploma. So for the work study program course fee, okay, the first 3 modular certs will be sponsored by the company. So if you are Singaporean, this part is covered by the company. And the fees may change according to year of intake. So for next year, it's estimated that if you are to join the work study program later on, if the company is not sponsoring for the modular cert 4 and 5, you just need to pay $1,060, okay, for the remaining course fee. And if you are joining on a public mode, that means you want to self-sponsor the entire diploma on your own, okay, you just need to pay a school fees of around 2,650. And you need to make sure that you're available for study on the Thursday for next year, 2025 intake. So why should you join this program? Because a work study program will enable you to have a structured training program. It also allows you to have 3 modular certs. And eventually, if you continue 1 more year of studies, you will get the diploma. For you will also be given projects by the company, and this help to put on your portfolio. And you have a salary that is at least 1,600. If you join a work study program, your course fee is sponsored by the company for the first 3 modular certs, and you have a sign-on bonus of $5,000. Wow. So don't hesitate, join our program today. So what are the possible pathway after the work study program? Most of the people actually choose to further studies to get a diploma. But if you decide to not continue halfway, then you can continue to work, okay, in your area of interest, or just work with the company that you have been working with. So for our previous and current partners, we have all these companies. Some of them are MNCs and some of them are local companies, but they will ensure you that you will be taken care of in a work study program. So this is not a new program. We have been running this program, okay, for about 7 intake. So we have graduates who further study in different institutions. So for example, for degree, okay, we have a Bachelor of Science, people studying Bachelor of Science in Molecular Biology and Applied Chemistry in La Trobe University in the PSB Academy, and also a Bachelor in Biomedical Science. You also have graduates who have study or further study in the Nutrition Science, okay, as well as a Specialist Diploma, okay, in biomedical technology, in microbiology, and also as well as advanced diploma in the various uh, polytechnics as well. So we have some testimonials. We have Kelvin here, who is from the class of 2021. So he joined this program after his national service, and he was sponsored by the company IFF, which is a MMC. Then after he complete his WSP work study program, he continued the 1 more year of study, he obtained the diploma, and now he's a lab technician in a food company. And next we have Jess, who is the second batch of students. Then she joined the work study program, and she was working with a catering company in a hospital. Then after she complete the work study program, she studied 1 more year to get the diploma in applied science food technology, as she went on to work as a dietetic technologist at Sengkang General Hospital. And she decided to switch field to be a QA officer in a food company. And she's also studying a part-time degree in a Bachelor of Science honors in nutrition science. Yes. Okay, so how do you apply for this program? If you're interested, can you please email me, okay, or you can scan this QR code to register your interest. Okay, if you want a faster reply, emailing me will get a faster reply. Thank you so much. These are the references. Thank you very much, and I look forward to your application. Thank you.